In this video, I thought I'll come here and tell you what lenses I use with my Canon R10, and I'll tell you the process that I went through and why I grabbed those lenses. So I bought the Canon R10 about 3 years ago when it came out. So it's a beautiful, camera, very compact, very small, feels good in your hands. As you can see here, all the buttons are small but very in the right spot, sort of thing. So they feel really good in your hands, and it makes some great photos. The color of Canon are beautiful, especially for photos and also videos, of course. I really love it, and I love the brand. I love how small this camera is, how compact this camera is, and I also love how it feels in my hand, just holding it like so. But after a few years, I realized that the lens that I was using, I bought it with the kit lens, which is the 18 millimeters to 45 millimeters at 4.5 to 6.5 f. Great lens. I like it. It's also very small, and it looks really good on actually camera because it's so small and compact. And as you can see here, it sort of comes out like so, and it goes up from 18 to 45 millimeters. It is a great lens. I loved it. I did a lot of shots with it. But then what I realized is that the lens was just not enough. I needed something more. I needed something better. And therefore, I decided to go and upgrade the lens to a bigger lens. The lens that I decided to update this with is also the APS-C lens, the Canon 18 to 150 millimeter 3.5 to 6.3 f. So as you can see here, this is the lens that I updated it with, which gave me more versatility when it comes to length and reach. Contrary to the 45, this one gave me 150 millimeters. So I'm just gonna put this lens on so you can see what it looks like on the actually camera. So I'll just put this little lens here away on this corner. So this is what it looks like on the actually camera, and you can see if you open it up, it goes all the way up to there, and this is what it looks like. Opening it up, sort of goes all out to there, and you can see inside what it looks like. So it is. It was better in case, because I was doing a lot of videos while I was refereeing basketball games, and then I wanted the length, so it's framed me a little bit closer, so I'm not too far away from the actually camera. Even though it was a great lens, but what I started getting into the problems with these two lenses at the aperture. As you saw, one was 4.5 to 6.5, the other was 3.5 to 5.6. So they are very big aperture, which means the lens doesn't open enough to give me that bokeh, and also to let more light in. So I noticed that daytime it was fine, but when it wasn't a sunny day, when it was a cloudy day or late at night, the lens just, the camera just didn't perform because there was not enough light and not enough bokeh, and therefore not enough, couldn't do much at night. So what I decided then, it was because I was doing a lot of selfie and taking a lot of selfie and doing a lot of vlogging, I decided to buy myself two of these Ulanzi lights. So they are both 45 volts, as you can see here. You sort of turn them on, then you can increase the light all the way to max, and you can do it manually or you can do it automatically. You can turn it on and turn it off, and you can also charge it through the USB-C port here, USB-C into the wall. The other thing I noticed is that obviously you could connect it to your phone, to your camera through the shoe, and lock it like so. Therefore, this is what it sort of look like with the lights on. And the best thing about it, you can actually have two connected at the same time, because they've got some hot shoes also on the side here. So you can connect these hot shoes, multiple of them. As you can see, you can have another one on the side here, and it's stand together. Or you can have it on top, or you can have it on this side. And also you can put things over here. You can put a microphone here, or a anything else you wanted here if you wanted to, or you can have it just on its own the way they are. So that was really good for vlogging and taking selfie and stuff, and it helped me a lot when I needed more lights onto my camera there. But what I realized when I wasn't doing vlogging, when I wasn't self-recording myself, I struggle because the night, the camera just struggled to film other people or other sites. And therefore, I decided to go and found myself, I bought myself the 16 millimeters 2.8. So this is the 16 millimeters there at 2.8, which is a much bigger aperture. It opens hips more. I'll show you the apertures in a minute. Just hold on there. So this is what it looks like, the 16 millimeter at 1.8. The good thing about this 16 millimeter is it's also a full frame lens. So it's a full frame lens, and also can be used for APS-C camera. So if in the future I decide to upgrade my camera into a full frame, I can always still use this lens for that, which is great and amazing. It was great because it was wider, so the 16 mil being wider. So if you're not aware, if you use a full frame camera, 16 on APS-C is like a 24 on full frame. So it was still good enough for vlogging. Not quite what I needed, but it was good enough if I stretched my arm, and it was okay to do a vlogging. And it was great. So this lens really helped me a lot to make my videography get better and be more, look more professional. It wasn't enough. It was great, but it wasn't enough. After this lens, I decided to grab myself the Nifty 50, the famous Nifty 50. 50 millimeter at 1.8, so the aperture obviously opened even more on this lens. So this is what it looks like connected to the R10. So as you can see there, very compact, very cute, very beautiful, and this is what it looks like. So look, I cannot complain. The weight is perfect. This is just what I want, and looks compact. Very good in dark situations. It opens up to 1.8 f if I say it, as I said, and also gives you some nice portrait photos. So the good thing about these lenses, the 50 millimeter and also the 16 millimeter here, is that they are fixed lenses, so they are not, you can't zoom it in, so it stays at 16. Just have to go back or forward to frame yourself. But also they've got a better aperture. So that's what I realized with the lenses. The one thing you have to realize with the lenses, the fixed lenses have got higher lower numbers aperture, which means the lens opens up more and allows more light in. So I didn't stop there. I wanted something to reach a bit further, as I do a lot of sports. So the last lens that I acquired was this beauty here. Is a massive lens. Is also not a fixed lens. Is a 75 to 300 millimeter at f4 at f4 to f5.8. Again, not very good lens in the dark. Also, what I need to say, all those lenses that I just showed you, none of them has got IBIS. So when I got this lens, it was more for long photography during the day and sports event during the day, because I am very far. Sometimes you sit very far from the action of sports, depending if it's a soccer or even a basketball game. So with this lens being 300, as you can see, it opens all the way to 300. So this is what it looks like, all the way up into 300. Being an APS-C, so if you use a full frame lens, this APS-C means that the lens actually goes up to 450, 480 meters. Not a good lens for low light, but good for daytime wildlife and also sports event, especially in soccer and the games like that, because people are very far away from you. Since I bought the Canon R10, these are the lenses that I've been using, and this is how what I've been done to eliminate the limitations that this camera has when it comes to lower light. When it comes to the other issue that this camera has, is that this camera has got no IBIS, so no image body stabilization. None of these lenses that I show you has got IBIS as well, and therefore I needed to find another solution for this problem of IBIS. The solution was either to buy another camera, a full frame camera with IBIS, which I didn't want to spend the money, but I came up with another solution, which I'm gonna put it on this corner over here. Go and watch this video. It's gonna be the solution for lack of IBIS on my Canon R10. Or if you prefer, you can watch this video on this corner here, which is the video YouTube believes is better suitable for you. And click on my face here, click on the subscribe button and click on notification bell so you don't miss my very next video.